Alright, we're back. Part 5. I did play a little bit off stream. Basically, I just gathered some more herbs, got my strength up a little bit higher, did some more training with Sir Bernard, and I also did some night guard duty with Nightingale, which got me roped into a hunt with Lord Capon. Hans? Whatever his name is. So I have to meet him at dawn. So what I want to do is... I need another Grimsy because mine is on his final legs after fighting with Bernard all day. Okay. Also need another hood. That should be it. Still get a couple of 7 gold for that, so I'll hold on to it. But for now, I might as well keep the torch since we're not sleeping through the night. We want to get to Hans. I tried to get there on this day, the day I'm on now, but I didn't get there in time. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of leeway before dawn to get to the meeting point so I don't miss him again. So I guess you unequip the torch anyway. Take the hunting arrows. Actually, my agility's higher. I can afford a better weapon now. What's up, dog? I guess he's not my dog yet. I also have a fine in town. I'm not sure what that's for. I did do some pickpocketing for the vagabond. According to him, one of the guards took all his money under the assumption that the money wasn't his. His claim was that the guard just wanted the money for himself and is corrupt. But the vagabond is an admitted pickpocket.
You! Stop right where you are. Surrender.
All right, enough.
You're under arrest.
Gotcha.
and now I'll fix you good and proper. You'll soon learn what justice means. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
30 coin, that's it? What did I do? Alright, so what... I want to try and talk my way out of this.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Rat-Eye sent me on a secret mission. And to do it, I have to bend the law a little now and again. Understand?
Ha ha! You'd make a stuffed bird laugh. But that won't help you much.
Damn it. Here's your coin then.
You've purged yourself before the law, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. You can be sure of that.
I still don't know what I did. Alright, but we're clear. I guess. Oh, there's a lady I have to rob for the vagabond. She's here. She's in here? Looks like she's in here. No. She's in here. Low visibility. I think that's as good as I'm going to get. Oh, I can take off the helmet too. Yeah, that's better. What about the gloves? The gloves make me less conspicuous? Okay. Can't see anything. She's definitely in this direction. That's her. Alright, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm doing it for the stream. Got the money. Should I rob him too? I want to try something here. You can knock them out for... Oh, she's looking right at my face. Does that mean she saw me? You can knock them out for additional stealth XP, right? So right now I'm at 135 of 320. I don't know if I want to try and pickpocket him first for XP. Well, let's test it. Knock him out. Okay. 172. Okay. I mean, I might as well. I've already got stolen items on me. Might as well just go all in. Oh, there's somebody else here. Just the one? Oh, shit. Okay, here's his horse. Is that him? No, that's the Phantom Town guy. Still need to figure out what's causing that. Wait, did I miss him? This is what happened to me last time. Oh, never mind.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
But, sir, isn't there a horse I could borrow?
Oh, certainly. Why don't you just have mine? Or, then again, you can just run alongside as befits a peasant. May the Lord watch over you.
I hope there's a cutscene coming up.
I have to search you. Get going.
Let's go! Yeah! Hurry up, blacksmith!
Hopefully he's going to trigger a cutscene or something before I get in a fight with this guy.
Call that combat. You'll die for that.
Hergott!
Yeah.
Ow! Bugger!
Well, I owe some money now. How do I get a horse? I don't remember this quest from the first game playthrough, so I don't know if he was always meant to lose me between here and the camp, and I was always trying to catch up to him, or if that was just me dicking around with thievery, getting caught by the guard. Changing what it would otherwise be a pretty straightforward quest. What is that? I don't know if mushrooms are ingredients or they're food or both. Hear a dog. Am I even close? No, I'm not. Uh-oh. ready for that or not. Their camp is off the road, but if it was just off the road, you would think it's a normal camp, but if it's kind of hidden back there, pretty much assume it's a bandit camp. I do have a commission from Bernard to seek out and kill bandits. I have to bring back their ears as proof. You're an herbalist?
Good morning.
You're a dirty herbalist. Let's see what you got. There we go. Recipes. Well, we don't need a book on herbalism, but it might still advance our reading skill. We've got the money for it. $4,500 in books and recipes. And a treasure map. I just have to remember her for later. She's west of Neuhof. Okay. And I'm just over halfway to the camp. Yay. Again, I don't remember the Hans Capon, whatever his name is. I don't remember that quest. So I don't know if I have to ride back with him back to town or if we part ways at the hunting camp. But if we do part ways, if I'm able to separate myself from him again, I'll probably just continue on up to Ushitz and get my reading skill. And then pass by Talmberg on my way back, get the Wolfen Rocks for Wojciech, whatever his name is. So I can get those quests out of my journal. Nice. Belladonna. Lots and lots of belladonna. Oh. I've got the hunting arrows armed already, right? Yeah. I got distracted by a message on the side of my screen telling me about trophies from hunting, which I don't have the skill for yet. Okay, where did he go? Sorry, I see more belladonna. I just know it's rare. I don't know if I need it for my training. I probably do, but I'm just because of its rarity. That's why I'm focusing so much on it. I'm going to lose that carcass. Hunting skill is gained by felling, downing your prey, and by harvesting its corpse, by looting it, basically. So I just need to... Is that him? No. New level in bow? Wow. Oh, I got my hunting arrow back. 18 meat? Is that supposed to happen? Or is there something wrong with my mod list? I can't think of anything I installed that would affect that. Why can't I see my other kill? He was kind of out in the open here, and I just haven't found it yet. Oh. If you miss, does that break the arrow? No. Yeah, that's a lot of meat. What is this buff? Lone Hunter. I I'm 50% quieter while in the forest. That's nice. Alright, I'm about to give up on this other corpse. Ah, that's him. Okay, we got all our arrows back. How are we doing on hunting skill? We're now 75 of 80. We won't be leveling up for a while, or we won't be getting a perk for a while. We'll pretty much level up on our next kill, if not next kill and loot. What am I? Oh, that's the other corpse. Yeah. All right, so this should level me up to level 2. Main level and hunting leveled up. That's a lot of meat. I just feel like, I don't know what the portions are supposed to be. I feel like 15 to 18 meat per rabbit. I can't imagine how many portions of meat you'll get for a boar or a deer. All right, we need to get to Hans. What is that? Oh, it's okay. It was just a felled tree from a funny angle. Path here. I saw something. I'm getting some nice things if I need to, but I don't think I need them for hunting. I just want to be more survivable, I guess.
Bring me some food. I've got bacon in my saddlebag. Henry, wine. Am I speaking to Tar?
Coming up, sir.
At long last.
I'll give him the cheap wine.
So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Ratte for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant blacksmith's boy. Hanush is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
The king is gone.
just so.
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke, at least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and
Sir, my old woman is fucking half the village.
like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But
You should see your face. I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares too, eh?
But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them. Both of my parents were killed in Skalitz, right in front of my eyes. The Cumans slaughtered my friends and neighbours, and it was a miracle I got away. I don't know what else I can add.
I'm sorry about that. But tell me, I heard in the tavern...
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? That the Cumans have horns and hooves? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Skalitz isn't a tale of adventure to share over a tankard of ale.
All right. I understand. Well, never mind. It's time to set off. Say a prayer to St. Hubert for us, won't you?
St. Hubert?
The patron saint of hunters, of course. Let's go!
We can lose the torch.
What are you waiting for? Your lord requires you for the hunt.
Oh, really? Such a renowned hunter needs help?
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins.
Oh!
And if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself. After all, there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
By all means, Sir Hans.
Ha! You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them.
Which way did he go? How do I know when it's noon? Oh, what time? Alright, we just have like an hour. I don't think I'm gonna find anything in this. I need a more open area, like, oh, here. I got nothing. I'm trying to flank him. There we go. Where there's one, there should be some others. There. New level of vitality. Two here so far. I doubt my other 2 or 3 count. It'd be interesting if they did. I mean, they're still pretty fresh. I'm pretty sure the quest counter started when we activated that quest. There's another one. New level of hunting. Is that a new perk point? It is. Okay, gamekeeper rules the woods. You've been given permission to hunt in the woods. So any meat you get from a game won't be identified as stolen. Okay, that's, yeah. This is at a time when hunting is illegal for anybody not rich enough to buy their own food. Enables you to get antlers from hunted animals, tusks, waffle, that comes at level 5. I'd rather go tanner first. Okay, let's start with antlers. In case I run into that fabled jackalope. Okay, we still have time. I love this monitor. What? I missed? What is with this rabbit? Oh, so many arrows. I'm not going to lose. Okay, follow the path. There's no way I'm going to spot it in this. Okay, there's two. Oh! One more. One more. Alright, it's gone. Actually, not so sure I wouldn't find it. I just don't want to lose this competition because I'm looking for one arrow. I'm feeling good about our chances, but I just don't know how good he is. Oh shit, that was him. I almost shot you, sir. He's not hunting anymore. I think he's heading back to camp. I'm losing arrows left and right, but it's okay. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Another level of hunting, another level of bow. I don't know if this one counts. All right, let's see how much of my hair is stolen. 21. Then 178 plus 48 plus 18 legitimate. So I'm assuming, yeah, the 21 stolen is 100 condition. I don't know why this is 98 condition. It's newer than the stolen hair. Unless this is just the hair after the time expired. The fact that the game has no way of distinguishing that is kind of baffling to me, but whatever. Okay, fine. This is stolen. But it looks like the rabbit I caught before doesn't count as stolen. I don't know. I think I have a mod. There is a mod that I have that hides the stolen flag under certain conditions. I think it's affecting my game. I think I just need to take that off.
How did the hunt go for you, sir? I did quite well. Look.
Why do you ask? You were right on my arse the whole time. Not bad, though. Quite good, actually. For a common blacksmith's boy.
Shouldn't there be some reward for the victor?
Jesus, the insolence. A serf asking his lord for coin. But never let it be said I'm a pinch purse. Very well, then.
Your serf humbly thanks you, my lord.
And now come along. Let's go and hunt some real game. Henry, follow me. We're going hunting.
That's nothing, I don't think. You live. I have spoken. Didn't you have 2 dogs? What happened to your other dog? Did you kill your dog? Oh, I think I remember what happens here. We got a better sword now, right? We've got the butcher, 26 damage. So I can wield that now. It's stolen, but we can live with that. Oh, there's a warhammer. Oh, yeah, from the guard. Alright, so... if we come across somebody, some armor, we'll switch, but I don't have a lot of warhammer training yet. That's your other dog? I heard barking.
See here, Waller, and it's been freshly rooted. There'll be balls somewhere nearby. So, just like last time, slow and quiet, whatever you do. Understand? Or watch out for them from the top of that mound there.
Oh, the other dog found us.
You want to take him down with an arrow? Certainly. Why wouldn't I? You won't kill him like that. Boar is hunted with spears. Is that so? So now all of a sudden you're a master huntsman, are you? Watch and learn.
Did you see that? Damn, I'm good. Quiet. So, next time you try to tell me I can't kill a boar with an arrow, you can... Fuck. After him. Fetch. Mount up, Henry. We're going to chase down that swine.
Mount up. You don't let me bring a horse. What do you mean mount up?
Yeah.
Was that supposed to happen, or run down the boar, find Hans Capon? Okay, that was supposed to happen. Wait. Just take a look at some stuff here real quick. Right, my hunting's up to 4 now. When I got here, it was 0 or 1. Maybe it was 1. All right, hunting's up to 4. We got a new main level perk. Vitality went up. Okay, what's the new stuff? Local hero. If your reputation is high in an area, you get a +1 bonus on strength, speech, agility, and vitality. At the same time, though, your reputation falls much faster than usual, and the penalties for jail time last longer. Ooh. Infamous. With a low reputation in a given area, you also get a +1. Yeah, I'm not gonna intentionally go for a low reputation anywhere. First aid 3. Bandages are 50% more effective. For a village boy, you're quite the sawbones. The perk opens the most advanced options and dialogues connected with healing. I like the sound of that. I like local hero too. But as a role player, the idea that my first aid knowledge gives me access to additional dialogue, I kind of like that. Okay, we'll go with that. Ooh, it's raining. Grave? Where's the grave? These are good quality stuff. Uh-oh. They could be anywhere in this area. Okay. See no sign of the boar. No sign of the horse. hear the dogs. They're up this way. One of them, at least. If it is, in fact, his dog. Oh, there's a camp over here. Oh, I think I do remember. I kind of remember.
Your mothers track you out, and your sisters have bigger cocks than you. Just you wait, donkey star. I'll have you yet.
Meow.
Bosses!
You killed my parents. You people get no mercy. Oh. Yep. They count towards my bandit bounty.
Just you wait, you donkey's ass. I'll have you yet.
Anybody else?
Rosshen var gross i du, Ben.
Never mind.
Hey, you! You sodomite! What's it like to be fucked by a horse, eh? Good thing you showed up. I was afraid the next time we met would be before St. Peter. Come and untie me before the life gets crushed out. Henry! Henry! I'll have a bronze bust made of you, my friend. But where have you been till now?
Oh, you know, I was picking berries, had a drink of wine, took a little nap.
You lunatic! They almost had me roasting on a spit.
I'd say it looked more like they were about to take your maidenhood.
Here, is that any way to speak to a nobleman?
A nobleman with crushed balls, friend.
Now you're playing with fire, boy.
I could have you in the pillory for that. And then with my own 2 hands, I'd crush your balls.
That wound doesn't look good, Sir Hans.
You're right. Those Cuman swine roughed me up a bit. And my damned horse has bolted. You'll have to get me home somehow.
The sooner we get out of here, the better. Who knows how many bandits are creeping around here.
Let's go then. I've had quite enough excitement already.
Well, let me bandage him up. I've got the medical knowledge.
It's Lord Capon. Get here, everybody. You, help him.
How's it possible, Ratsy? Those bastards make so bold no more than a mile from the castle. We'll have to send out more patrols.
That won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Come in.
I don't know how to thank you, Henry. If it wasn't for you, Hans would be dead. And to think I sent you out with him as a punishment.
I was only doing my duty, sir.
Don't be so modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Well, let's celebrate your promotion and Sir Hans's recovery. Well, don't just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
What now?
A stable boy came from Neuhof. He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Oh, I remember this.
Tell us exactly what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it. I'm sorry, sir. Your vassal Smill is dead.
Who did this? Who were they?
We don't know, sir. The stable boy just kept babbling about some huge fellow in black armor who led the attack.
Take as many men as you need, and don't stop until you've found those bastards. And bring me their heads!
Yes, sir.
My men at your disposal too, Hanush.
Thank you, friend.
Sir, let me ride with them.
He's full of piss and vinegar, isn't he?
Their leader, he must be the one who attacked me at Skalitz. There can't be 2 men in the whole kingdom who look like that.
You think he might still have my sword? No doubt you could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
Soon as the men are ready, sir.
Good. Wait in the courtyard for Henry. And, give him a horse.
His own mount?
His reward for saving Sir Hans. He'll need it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, go! I want these culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I won't let you down, sir.
All right, we got a horse.
Hey!
We're going to do that again.
What's going on?
Such are my orders.
Let me see if I can intimidate this guy. I don't think I can. But I want to try.
That's all well and good, but don't bother me with it. Stand aside before I lose my temper.
Right. That is, certainly. Welcome, welcome.
Okay.
Hey, halt right there. Show me what you have on you.
To who?
What's going on?
Do I have to do this over and over again?
Orders.
Oh.
What's that to do with me? Don't you know who I am?
All right, go ahead then.
Keep your hair on.
Hopefully that counts for speech.
What's going? Hey, hey, you! Halt! They're
What?
in there.
What?
Under arrest for breaking the law.
What?
Gotcha. Now I'll fix you good and proper.
It's me, Bernard.
Learn what
Bernard.
You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
30 gold. I'm just gonna pay it.
All right, here you are.
You've purged yourself before the law, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. You can be sure of that.
My life here is very complicated in Roque. Alright. Reputation lost.
Can we go? Are you ready?
I'm ready, Captain.
Good. Then follow me. Keep quiet and do exactly as you're told. I don't know what Sir Radzig sees in you, and I don't care. If you're to ride with my men, I expect you to listen.
Yes, sir.
Against all better judgment, they've decided to give you your own horse. The dappled gray beside my stallion is yours. Make sure you take good care of it. Now, mount up and ride behind us.
Dapple gray? Is this Pebbles?
All right, men.
Oh, they say your first horse. Like they know your horse is gonna die.
Last one there won't find me a happy man.
Accident? We'll have to come back and explore that later.
Yeah.
It's nice to finally have my own horse. I mean, it sucks at the same time. I'm watching all this stuff flow by behind me that I should be picking and gaining strength XP, but definitely makes the game go by faster when you have a horse. The fact that the game is this fast, this big. Poor horse. Are we already in Newhoff? Yeah, this is it. This is the stable. You talking to me? My
Where's
wife's
your
awake.
In the paddock.
Savita?
Crucifix. What kind of beast could do this?
By the blood of the martyrs.
Huh? What is here?
What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy.
Good morning.
And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband... When my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
A pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck! Someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir. What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way, don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
Who could do
Go to hell, all of you.
I'd just like to know.
And I'd like for my friend not to be murdered, while you sit warm and safe behind those castle walls.
But we came just as soon as we could.
You tell that to Francer, lying there. Fucking lying there, splitting two like a pig. Go see it. Go fucking
They
tell
really
it.
did slaughter them.
As soon as you could.
Why would anyone do that?
What a fucking mess.
They really did slaughter them. Why would anyone do that?
Another useless soldier come to ask questions. You should have fucking been here last night.
What's wrong with your arm? That's nasty. It needs to be cleaned out and bandaged. Let me.
That feels a mite better. Thank you. What do you need to know?
What in the world happened here?
The bastards attacked us. At night, a little before dawn.
And how did you come by that wound?
I heard someone talking, so I went to look outside. Then I saw what they'd done to the horses. I shouted at those bastards. Caught one by the cloak and started beating him.
Without a weapon? With just your fists?
Yeah. But he cut me pretty good, the fucker. Lucky for me, the others started to come out then, so the raiders ran. All that's left is his cloak.
And you've got no idea why they did it?
Something must have gone wrong for them. They ran off without taking anything.
There's one man in particular. Huge. Dressed all in black. Voice loud enough to crack stone. Did you see him?
Who the fuck do you think half killed me?
So he really was here. The bastard. Can you help me?
How?
You know the area. How can I figure out which way they went?
They left in a hurry. You could see if there's a fence knocked down, or a gate. Farewell.
I was hoping he'd give me the cloak. There's a horse in here.
Smell. The stud farm owner. I saw him in Skalitz a few times. His poor widow.
Ask.
I can come back later if you...
No. I saw you came with the soldiers, and the sooner you know everything, the sooner you'll catch those savages.
I'm sorry to trouble you, ma'am, but could you tell me about the raid?
The noise woke us up. Me and Smill. We thought the horses were restless, or maybe some drunk had staggered here from the inn.
Go on.
My husband went out to see what was going on. Then I just heard loud voices and screaming. It's so stupid. It didn't even occur to me at first that something could have happened to Smill. I didn't find out until the morning.
Did you recognize any of the voices you heard?
No, but they spoke Czech, cursing like demons, even at each other.
At each other? They quarreled?
Yes. Something must have happened.
And where did you hear this noise?
Everywhere. It was chaos. I don't even know how many of them there were.
I mean at the very start. Do you remember where you heard the noise come from then?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Did you get a look at them? There's one man, huge, and dressed all in black. Did you see him?
No, I didn't.
Who should I question about the raid? Did anyone here see anything?
From what I've heard, Mark was the first one to wake. It might be a good idea to talk to him.
Ginger was sleeping in the stable. He might have seen something. Jakob, the old stable boy. He even fought with them.
I don't know of anyone else.
Okay, so Mark and Ginger.
God bless.
How could anyone be so cruel? So much blood. It leads to the pond. How could anyone be so cruel? Poor wretch. He must have crawled here. If it was the horses they were after, there'll be even more of them by the main stables.
dog. I wish you could tell me something. Mark.
Are you well?
Leave me alone. Go away.
Look, I know that it's difficult, but I only need you to answer a few questions. I'm here because Sir Lartigue sent me.
Sir Lartigue?
Yes.
What do you need to know?
What actually happened here?
They killed the animals and... Why did they kill them?
Did they take anything?
No.
Think carefully now. How did it all start?
We heard the animals, their shrieks, then Smil. He shouted, and they murdered him.
You're certain it was the animals first, and then Smil? Not the other way round?
I'm certain. I'd never heard a sound like that before. Now I'll never forget it.
What happened after that?
We ran outside and it was chaos. Animals were dying, the stables were burning, and those demons everywhere.
The stables were already burning. Didn't that happen after they fled?
No, it was to set the blaze when they arrived.
You said they were demons?
No, just vermin. Worthless human vermin.
How many of them were there?
Not many. There were just a few that came after us, but more round the back. I heard them yelling at each other.
So they were yelling because of all the noise?
No, something happened. They quarrelled.
In the back? Where?
Towards the woods. To the north. They were trying to get away.
So some of them were running away and the others were fighting?
Aye. For a time. Then more of us came out and we fought back, so the others fled as well.
Where? Where did they run to?
To the north. Into the woods.
Thanks. That's all I needed to ask.
God be with you.
How could anyone be so cruel? How could anyone be so cruel?
One of these folkers is Ginger.
No!
One of these folk is Ginger.
Such senseless brutality. They slaughtered horses as well as people, and yet it seems they didn't take anything.
This can't be true.
How could anyone be so cruel? Such senseless brutality. They slaughtered horses as well as people, and yet it seems they didn't take anything.
What? Who's there?
Easy. I just came to ask...
I don't know anything.
Are you hurt?
No, nothing. Not a scratch.
What really happened here?
I don't know. Someone attacked. I don't know who.
You didn't happen to hear where they came from?
No! I didn't see a thing.
This guy... He gives me a bad vibe.
Aha! This wasn't done by animals. They must have gone into the woods this way.
blood. Why am I hearing this music?
Waiting for him. Don't talk that way. We'll get back to the camp and I'll take care of you there. No, I'm not long for this world. Go before someone finds us here. Don't worry about me. You know I can't leave you here. If they find you, I know. I wanted to do it myself. I don't even have the strength for that. What kind of nonsense is that? You want to leave me here to die? All right. How? How should I? Just trick me. I always do. You know me. Godspeed, brother.
Who's there? Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. Yeah! Ah! Boa, yeho! Dear God.
Doesn't appear to have anything special. There's one nice arrow for some reason. What about your buddy? Bloody hoofpick. A long distance arrow, just one. Nothing special here other than the hoofpick.
Someone in Neuhof must know more about it.
Can't go over that. Was this already burned when we came by here before?
It was here just now. Damn it.
I mean, it's lockpicking experience. Ooh, lockpicking level. Oh, poor horse. Alright, where did Ginger go? We know he's got more to tell us.
Do you know whose hoofpick this is?
Ginger's. He was always bragging about it. Why do you ask?
I found it on one of the bandits in the woods.
But he... Because of him? Because of him they murdered us? Lord in heaven!
Wait, hold on. You think Ginger was responsible for the attack?
He ran off! Don't you see? He was acting so strange and then he ran off! Why the hell would he do that?
That does sound rather odd. And you don't know where Ginger could have gone?
Dunno. Ask Jakob. God be with you.
Do you know anything about this hoofpick?
Yeah, it's Ginger's. He had it made in mate.
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Well, that's the thing. He packed up and left.
What?
Look, I know how he looks. But Ginger is a fine fellow. I don't believe he had anything to do with the attack.
Where could he have fled to?
I might know. But you gotta promise me one thing. When you find him, listen to what he has to say before judging.
You have my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. You get some well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
And where is that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves, you know, charcoal burners.
But the forest is full of folk like that. They could be anywhere.
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Rate, you'll come across one of their camps. Only
what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, through the woods in the direction of Ujits.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. And they need to be near water. There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them?
Exactly. God be with you.
Good health to you.
I think ginger is mixed up in it somehow.
Why do you say that?
The hoof pick I found on the dead bandit in the woods is his.
That is fucking suspicious.
He acted suspiciously when I questioned him.
What do you mean?
Well, he was squirming and didn't really say anything.
He might just have been in shock.
He disappeared right after we found those bandits in the woods. And I think I know where he went.
Where?
To the charcoal burners. He has friends there.
We've got to find him. But if his friends really are hiding him, I doubt they'll talk to my men. You should search for him, Henry. Go, before the trail turns cold. I'll send a report to Lartigue.
Very well, sir.
I'll be with you.
Okay, so we're off to find the charcoal burners. And maybe, just maybe, move on towards Ushitz at the same time. Okay, so we need to find some running water. What is that? That's the accident I found. So I need to head. Yeah, that's Ushit's there. And there's water here. That's the hunting camp marker. All right. So we're going to work our way back to that road and take it north until we find water. And then we'll follow the water to more charcoal burners. It's just showing me over here. Archery range. Okay. New level in horsemanship. What is this? It doesn't say.
Greetings. What do you need?
Have anything you can...
I'm looking for charcoal burners in the region of Neuhof.
I know there's lots of them in the woods south of Ushitz.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good luck, then.
I mean, that was fair. It has more of me with the lack of understanding of the mechanics of the game engine, less with me with the lack of understanding how the horse is going to trample them. Who are you?
What are you doing here?
Why do you ask? Can I not take a walk in the woods without being accosted?
I ask because I'm the gamekeeper here, and it's my job to protect these woods from poachers.
Well, I'm certainly not poaching.
In that case, you won't mind if I have a look what you've got on you.
Not a chance. You're not going to rummage around in my things.
That's as good as a confession to me. You'll come with me to the jailhouse.
And what if I don't go?
Then I'll make you.
Try it.
Really? Can't I just say I'm on business?
Is that the best you can do?
I haven't even done anything yet. I think you'll know when I'm giving you my best. Whoa. That'll teach you. I mean, technically he was just doing his job, but I'm on important business for the, not for the king, but, you know, for my lord. His lord, too. Alright, I'm in the area. I just need to find the water now. Path there.
Yeah.
I can hear the water, I think. There we go.
Yeah.
What camp did I find? Where's this camp? There's one right here. So maybe there's just not much of a camp. I think they're talking about this place. It's more of a campground, but there's no camps here right now. All right, we're going to follow the river up north. What that is. Nice sized camp up ahead.
Good health to you.
I'm searching for a stable boy from Neuhof. They call him Ginger.
I know him right enough, but I don't know where he is now.
He's run away from the stud farm. I have to find him.
Well, he's definitely not here. Try the other charcoal burners camp downstream. Maybe he's there. Good luck to you.
Okay, I think I want to make sure I'm following the river. This road seems to lead away from the river or the stream. You sound like a mouthy individual.
God be with you.
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhof. Do you know anything about him?
I know him. What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Well, you'll have to go somewhere else to find him. He doesn't come here much.
Let's see if my speech is good enough here.
I really must speak with him. A murder was committed at the stud farm, and that boy probably knows who did it. I have to get him to talk.
And you think he had a hand in it?
Hard to say. He ran away, but on the other hand, it seems he stabbed one of the attackers.
Well, when you put it like that, it's clearly urgent business. I do know him. Not personally, but I've seen him around. He's friends with the charcoal burners down by Townburg. I know he hangs around with the twins there.
Downstream by Townburg? Somewhere by the castle?
If you follow the river to the west, you're bound to run into them. Oh, one more thing.
Yes?
Some other men have been around asking about him.
Oh.
They weren't as convincing as you. I'll be with you.
So I think the bad guys are after Ginger too. So I think Ginger is the source of this, but not for the reasons people may suspect. I don't think he was in league with the bandits, just he knew them. And his knowledge of them is what approximated the bandits to the stables. So he feels it's his fault that things went the way they did, but it wasn't what he intended. We don't want to leave the river, the stream. What's that sound? How far are we from Ushitz? Yeah, we'll get to Telmberg before we get to Ushitz, okay. they're down here. Okay. Let's just make sure that screeching I just heard wasn't part of that quest. I don't know if you heard it, but it was a very different and distinct bird cry. Nest. Oh, there's several. Actually, no, there's not. So where is it? I think that's it. Wait. Let's unequip the quality arrows. Go back to hunting arrows. That's my lowest quality arrow. 48 damage. That must be the damage with my skill. It's been going up apparently. Wow. And I got the hunting arrow back. That is what I would call a very chilling sound. I'm not sure what I'm seeing here. Oh, he's a hunter. Oh, no, 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 no.
Poacher! I wasn't hunting. That carcass was already lying there when I came.
What are you doing here? Looking for your kill, are you, you poacher? That dead deer?
I'm travelling the province in the service of Sir Lartigue Kabila.
Sir Lartigue? Heavens! Begging your pardon. I didn't mean anything. All right. I suppose you're not the guilty one after all.
I'm glad you saw sense. And what exactly were you doing here, anyway?
What are you getting at?
I could drag you off to Rattay myself and let the bailiff decide.
You bastard! How dare you!
I think I should go and report you. They'll listen to me.
You can't go flinging around accusations against honest folk. I'm going to the town to report you. You see if I don't.
Damn. I think he was the one that killed it. And I wasn't trying to loot the deer. I was actually trying to talk to the guy. But, I mean, I've already got stolen items on me. Might as well. I think this is it. Oh, it is it. Okay. Now the question is, did we get here before the bad guys? Wait, Ann.
God be with you.
I'm looking for Ginger. I've heard he's here.
With us? Don't know why anyone would tell you that. I've never met him.
They seem pretty certain.
Well, they must have gotten mixed up. There's no one of that description here.
Take care now.
One of the twins.
Good health to you.
Where are you hiding Ginger?
How did you... What the hell are you talking about?
Don't try that one on me. I know he's friends with a pair of twins from here. I'm here on the orders of Sir Hanush, and I need to talk to Ginger about the raid on the stud farm.
If Sir Hanush sent you, then you should deal with those two cutthroats who've been creeping around here asking about the poor boy. Once you take care of them, we won't have to hide him anymore.
All right, I'll deal with them. And then you'll tell me where you've got Ginger hidden, right?
Right. You get rid of them, and I'll tell you.
So where can I find these bandits?
I'm not sure exactly. There's lots of places to hide around here. But they came and went over the bridge, so I reckon they must be somewhere between here and our neighbours.
That's a lot of woods to comb through.
Not all that much. There's a path around there somewhere leading to an abandoned camp. Farewell.
I love this kind of stuff. The only thing that this game is lacking is some sort of focus mechanism where you can like concentrate your vision and identify clues with your, intuition or detective skill. So it was between here and their neighbors. We saw their neighbors on the way here. Somewhere there's a path leading to an abandoned camp. Chilling. Absolutely chilling. Every time I hear that sound. It's like nails on a chalkboard for me. There's deer. Yeah, deer.
Hey, who's there? Hey, who's there?
Greetings, my good man. May I ask you a question?
Ask first, then I'll ask you something.
Really? Good then. We're looking for Ginger, a stable boy at a nearby stud farm. Have you seen him anywhere?
I was just about to ask you two the same thing. I'm looking for him too.
Then it's a pity neither of us have found him yet.
Thank heavens I've found you, though. I imagine you two might be able to tell me something about Neuhof. Hmm?
I see. Well, we can give you a little demonstration of what happened there.
Bring it on! Fucker!
Don't put it down.
Yo!
Here. Now you're fucked. Bugger!
If I could tie you up, I would. But since I can't, mercenaries, but it's a nice ring. Let's repair some of this stuff. Maintenance has gone up. Lockpicking went up. You can unlock easier locks automatically. I don't need that. It's easy enough to pick those locks. If your lockpick rates, you'll have a 10% chance of opening the lock instantly. Your chances increase even more with easy locks, but on the contrary, decrease with harder locks. Your sixth sense will warn you if someone is about to catch you. Luck of the drunk, repairman. So I think repairman is good there. No, as the challenge of the locks gets more difficult, you tend to break more and more lockpicks. So we'll take that. Hunting. You definitely want Tanner. We're already level 5 hunting. We need to go see the hunting trainer. No more skill perks. Oh wow, strength, vitality, and speech. When did we level those up? Alright. Dreadful. Foes will be more likely to flee from combat with you. The ones who do fight you will be less determined. You can deplete an opponent's health and stamina by bumping into him at a sprint. I don't usually do that. So we'll take Dreadful. You run slower, but keep it up for longer. Your sprint speed is 20% slower. We don't want to run slower. We already know the guards can keep up to us pretty easily right as it is. I'm more inclined to take Sprinter. Balanced diet. If you don't either overeat or go hungry for 5 consecutive days, you get a +1 bonus on vitality and agility. I'm showing us overeating now. How did I get overeating? My nourishment is 106 all of a sudden. How did that happen? Human dustbin. You can dispel hunger with anything. You won't suffer from eating poisoned or spoiled food, but neither will you have any positive effect from it. Does not apply to alcohol. Okay, I think Sprinter is the best one to take there. Speech. Final offer. When a trader loses patience with you during haggling, you get one more chance to make another offer. Townsman increases your speech level by +3 in towns and villages. That sounds pretty nice. Increases your speech by 3 in the countryside. I don't think I need it so much in the countryside. I think Townsman is the way to go there. That's everything, right? Okay. Our bow's up to 5 now. Warfare 7, defense 10. Sword 8. Unarmed 3. Mace is about to be 3. Okay. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. Let's check out their camp real quick. Am I bloated? It doesn't show me as bloated. So I'm thinking that might be just like a... It might be buffed from one of my other buffs. Like my nourishment level is buffed by one of my buffs. Or boosted by one of my buffs. Lots of good stuff in here. Oh, that's not an arrow. It's just a funny looking flower. Why does he still have Groshen on him? Why did he still have the money on him? Okay, I think we're pretty close to the water now. Horsemanship. $64, 110, 59%. I keep hearing that metal ringing sound. Like somebody running around behind me in chainmail.
Yeah.
Am I near the... Yeah, I'm getting near it. Okay, those are the twins.
Good health to you, sir. You know something about Ginger?
I might have heard something, and if you share a bit of silver with me, I might share what I know.
I'm investigating a crime, not bartering for a chicken.
Well then, I'm sure you've got some silver on you. Just give it to me, and it'll be a done deal.
And what if I'd bashed your face in and had you dragged off to the stocks in Lartigue?
No need for that. All I wanted was a bit of silver, and instead I get the whip.
Spit it out, will you?
Well, fine. I've heard that they're hiding him in some remote cottage at the edge of the forest on the way to Ujits.
That didn't hurt too much now, did it?
Take care now.
Alright, so I didn't need the twins for that, but maybe I just needed to unlock it for the camp, not just the twins. So, where are we now? Ujits is there. I guess I still need to talk to the twins. What are the twins? Your Bran. Bran's not talking to me. But you have a name, so that makes you special. Why?
Oh, leave me be. I want to sleep. Oh, leave me be. I want to sleep. Huh? Shit. Sod off.
Okay.
Good day to you. What do you need?
You don't have to worry about those bandits anymore. I've dealt with them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the road to Ujits until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled, though. You could easily miss it.
Good. Thanks for your help.
God be with you.
Road to Youcef. I'm assuming that's this road. So we can either go back to the bridge or go forward a bit. I've encountered these accidents before. There was a bag. Yep, there's another one here. That does not look appetizing, but we'll see. This is the road. Yep. Why is there a grave on my path here? How do I know where these things are? I would have remembered passing through there before. Did I miss the road? Pass it. Went for a little cottage.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it? It's well hidden. There we go.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ushets, and he has a limp.
Tell Captain Bernard what you found out from Ginger.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ushets, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ushets, and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Ushets. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
Okay.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. And then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started?
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. He ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ushets came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
Sorry. I came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
2 of them?
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and who knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
I'll be on my way back.
Go and ask them if it's important to you.
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect, the way you took care of those cutthroats.
Okay. So I'm closer to Ushit's at this point. Just barely. But I really want to go to Ushit's and learn to read. So I'm going to go swing by there and do that. Hopefully it's not a very time-consuming effort. Time-consuming as in I won't have to spend a lot of time there for the task of learning to read. Okay, this is a proper road, so the horse will follow this. Is that a crossroads? Why doesn't it? There's a grave here. Oh, okay, this is the grave I already dug up, so that's why they're on my map. I wonder. No, I'm already on a tangent as it is. I don't want to go off on a tangent of a tangent and lose even more time.
Yeah.
More horsemanship. There's Ushit's. worry. Okay, the scribe is just up into around the corner. Looks like it's here. Yep. Villager. You look like a scribe and a bailiff.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well start. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart. Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit. There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
Maybe I'd better read it again.
No need to rush.
I think I actually have to pay attention to what I'm reading. All right. Quantity, a country. Okay, so I think there's a letter juxtaposition going on based on your reading skill. This reminds me of EverQuest. The original EverQuest had a language skill. You can learn to speak various languages. And you would actually have to set your character to speak a specific language. And then everybody else who could speak that language would understand you or not, depending on how skilled they were in that language. And the way the game managed that was the worse you were at it, the more it would juxtapose your letters. And there was a cipher for each one. So if you knew the cipher for the language, you could still parse and understand what they were saying after the fact. It wasn't something that, at least I don't think there was ever. This was before mods became a big thing. But yeah, I remember like speaking to people. Like I remember sitting on a boat between the two continents with other players, and we were all trying to learn to speak dragon. Nobody actually had the skill to speak dragon to start with in the game. It was something that you had to acquire in your travels, and so we just would sit there and practice day after day for weeks, for hours at a time, and this went on for weeks until we started to master the language, and then we started teaching it to others. It was a fun time. Okay, so the nest of his goose found there an egg, all yellow and glittering. When he took it up, it was as heavy as lead, and he was going to throw it away because he thought a trick had been played on him. But he took it home on second thoughts and soon found, to his delight, that it was an egg of pure gold. Every morning the same thing occurred, and he soon became rich by selling these eggs. As he grew rich, he grew greedy, and thinking to get at once all the gold the goose could give, he killed it and opened it only to find nothing.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
Ugh. It hurts my brain. I'm actually trying to figure out which letters are juxtaposed, but I mean, I have a basic understanding of Latin, but not enough to correct something like that.
I read it.
So tell me, Distupule, what's written there?
Nullus est liber tam malus, ut non aliqua pata prosit.
Nullus est liber tam malus, ut non alique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Okay, I've reached a new level in reading and a new perk point is available. I'll just start with. Just for one level? Oh, 3 levels. How did I get to 3 levels? Alright, colleague. All books are cheaper in shops. When reading, you will get tired and hungry twice as slowly as normal. I like that. Okay. Normally I hate fast travel, but for the sake of the stream, I think it's okay. We want to head to Norhof. Okay, Norhof. Where is the farm? We're actually past the farm. right there. So Lartigue is
God be
here.
with you, lad. What can I do for you?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason too. He put me on the trail of a crofter from Ujit with a limp.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled, maybe even to Kuttenberg.
If I don't find him in Ujit, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about him.
All right. Better go to Ujits then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice for what they did. I want to see them hanged. Then bring him to me in Merhoyet and I'll decide on his fate.
Certainly, sir.
God be with you.
Oh. Let me see something here. I didn't know that I had another timed. So let's backtrack a second. Go talk to Bernard first. I saw Lartigue first.
My respects to you.
Okay, let's talk trade. Yeah, we'll take the primers on reading. What? No. Stop that. Put that back. All right. Anything we can sell. That's it. Nope. Let's see if we can haggle.
Let's have a word about the price.
All right, so.
Agree?
Well, a little more, and we'll call it a deal. All right, so.
Reputation gained. Okay. All right, so we want to talk to Bernard first. Okay, so there's no quest to talk to Lartigue. I just need to be aware. I just need to be aware that, well, I mean, it didn't give me any indication that that was going to affect the quest. All right, let's go find Bernard.
Good afternoon.
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognized him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
But why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people, why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
There's no need to fear vengeance. The bandits who were looking for Ginger are in hell, and no one else knows about him.
But what if they find out somehow?
The only way they could find out would be a holy vision. Anyway, I reckon they'll have more pressing concerns than coming back here.
Well, all right. Let him come back. But he'd better not do anything like that again. God bless.
Alright, let's find Bernard.
Good health to you.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Youcef.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around at Youcef. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Alright. So I think I jumped the gun there when I missed that. This Radzik step just kind of usurped the Bernard step. You didn't lose anything by not speaking to Bernard first.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason, too. He put me on the trail of a crofter from Youcef with a limp.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled, maybe even to Kuttenberg.
If I don't find him in Youcef, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about him.
All right. Better go to Youcef then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice for what they did. I want to see them hang. Then bring him to me in Merhoyed and I'll decide on his fate.
Certainly, sir. Why choose Merhoyed?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
What? I don't...
The trail leads to Youcef. I found out one of the bandits is from there. A fellow they call Limpy Lubos.
I see. What else?
When did I find that?
I found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new. Take care now.
Okay, so I did have new information. I don't know when I got that. I mean, I guess I got it all from Ginger. For taking care of the assassins hunting him. Okay. So it's 11:20. I'm getting a little hungry. So I think I'm going to take a break. Go get some lunch. Check in on my wife and kids. It's Sunday morning here. And yeah. We'll pick up in the next episode. Alright. Be sure to like, subscribe, and or follow whichever platform you see us on. And until next time, you guys be safe.